Hello, and welcome to another episode of Rantz. It's Crisandro and another transfer special. Well, I say another. It's been a while since we did one of these because there's been so many stories flying around that I just didn't really believe or think would even were even close to even happening. You know, stories like Christian Eriksen flying around, stories like that, and I just kind of felt that I didn't really want to put my name to those kind of stories because I just didn't think that. Had any chance of happening, and I didn't actually think we were interested in those players. Uh, I mean, players like Gabriel Jesus as well has been doing the rounds, and I think Arsenal are close to signing him for £45 million. But other stories like Rafinha, which I was hopeful of doing, but I just didn't see it coming to fruition. It looks like Chelsea might be getting him in, and it'd be a shame if he went there really, because I think he would be quite a superstar at Spurs if we were to put an offer in. But I don't actually think we were that. He's one of the players that we're interested in, but I don't think he's a priority as such. So we weren't looking to try and get him in. But one player that I will say um, that I'm happy to see on the verge of coming in, that is Richarlison. Um, I know the original video for that, excuse the noise out there. The original video for that said that it was going to cost around about 51 million. It looks like it's going to be around about 60 million for the deal to go through. And I do apologise if I sound a bit hoarse. I'm suffering from COVID, my first infection, and not really enjoying it at all. But so far it's just mild at the moment, mild symptoms. So I'm thankful for that. You know, the vaccine's working. Um, well, so Richarlison is coming, will be coming through, and that should be tied up in the next 24, 48 hours. And so that should be brilliant. That'll be a great addition to our forward line. But a player that I'm interested in, I think that will come through, is Clement Lenglet, the French international, left-sided central midfielder. Currently plays for Barcelona. Um, Around about, he's 26 years old, 27 years old, and yeah, French international, played, you know, one of the main guys in for the French national team, and a very very good player, very good player when it comes to actual defending, passing out of defence. You know, he's strong on that, and he's a guy that that will do the take ons. Well, not take ons, but will try and drive play forward from the back, and very competent defender as well. You know, very competent, and that is what we kind of need at the moment. It looks like it's going to be a loan with an option to buy, or maybe even a loan with another option to loan at the end of that one, with a possibility to buy. So it could be a 1 year loan, it could be a 2 year loan. Not too sure at the moment, but I think the idea is to bring him in, someone an experienced head on the shoulders, and have him play for us until our main targets are free and available next season, whether that be Bastoni of Inter Milan or Josko Guardiol of the Polish defender who currently plays for the Rottenbull in Leipzig. Um, so, but he looks like a good, competent signing. There's going to be a lot of detractors as well. People saying that he cost France euros or whatnot. Players, players make mistakes. They do, and he has made one or two. Not going to lie, but then so as established players like um, uh, Virgil van Dijk. He's done that as well, and Jaap Stam, of course, towards the end of his time at Manchester United, he was shipped off by Ferguson because of the mistakes he was making. So, you know, it's a very high pressured position defense. You know, if you make a mistake there, it's going to be highlighted. So, he's still a capable defender. France international, as I said, and he'll be going to the World Cup with France in November, December. So, it's just the issue is that it seems to have taken quite a lot to persuade him to leave Barcelona, and that's kind of been the issue. I mean, we had the same issue with Emerson last season, if you remember. He'd finished his loan stint at, I think was it Real Betis he was at, and then went back, or was it Sevilla? I can't remember. He went back to Barcelona, and he was looking forward to doing the season with Barcelona, but then they said sorry, gonna have to sell you. and he wasn't that keen to leave at the time because he literally just gone back, and I think that's what's kind of contributed to his slow start with Spurs. That and having to come to a new country, having to learn a new language, having to learn a new position. He's a right back by trade, and as even his biggest detractors would say, no issue with him defending. It's just getting forward, and so that is going to be the problem, I guess. But he improved in the last 3 or 4 games, as we saw, after Doherty had that injury issue, and he stepped up to the fold and did very well in the last few games, the last month or so of the season. And so that is going to be something. So next season he's going to be one to look out for. But I'm just thinking that Longley, Clement Lenglet, who's he wants to stay at Barcelona. Well, that's the initial thinking. He's interested in staying in Barcelona. He really wants to. He has no real desire to leave. And it's Barcelona who are trying to push him out, as it were. Then you have to go. And so I guess there's going to be a lot of persuading on our part. But if we do persuade him, I think we will persuade him. That's that's what I'm hearing from many different sources. And so I think he will be coming to Spurs, and I think it will be on a 1-year loan initially, and then we shall see what unfolds after next season. But yeah, Clement Lenglet, 26 years old, French international, Barcelona, centre back. I know he's been pushed out, or being rotated, I should say, a bit more. Barcelona seem to be going for youth these days, and so that's why he's kind of not been playing as many as he should. But the stats do back him up. When he's, especially when you compare it to the players that we have been going for, and they do stack up. And so because he's an experienced player as well, so yeah, I look forward to seeing him come through. I do believe this will go through. Let me know what you think. Good player or not? I mean, there's no point saying that. I don't want him. I want Guardiola. I don't want him. I want Bastoni. I don't want him. I want Pau Torres. Those players aren't coming. They don't want to come, and especially Pau Torres, who turned us down because he wanted to stay at Villarreal last year, and then he turned us down again because he wants to go. I think he wants to go to Manchester United or something like that. Even that was falling through now. He wants to stay at Villarreal again. So who knows? But he's just toying us around, and I don't think he wants to come to Spurs. There's no point in pursuing a player that doesn't want to be here. It's just where we come on to Longley, who I think needs a little bit of persuasion, but it looks like we're actually going to do that, and looks like he could become either our 4th or our 5th signing. And yeah, that will be a good. I mean, that will beef up the experience in defence quite a bit. And you have him, you have Romero, you have Dyer as well. It's going to be good, and other players who have improved as well. Davinson Sanchez, who's I think he's going to be staying on the season for next season. Joe Ronan looks like he's going to be moved on. I think on loan. I think so. He's going to get some regular football just in time for the World Cup because obviously Wales qualified. So, but Clement Lenglet will complement the defensive ranks and will beef that up and they'll make us stronger. So I'm going to put it out there and say welcome to Tottenham, Clement, and yeah, it'll be good to see you. And after that, I think that's when Jed Spence will be coming in. It looks like things are moving slowly on that one, of course. But I do anticipate him coming through. I did do a video on that one saying that I think that will happen. It's taking a little longer than I expected, but looks like looks like we're close to sorting that one out as well. So we could be getting a couple of decent players in before the team goes out to Korea for the pre-season matches. So yeah, it looks like we're sorting out the defence. We already sorted out the extra goalkeeper. We already said all that extra wing back who can also cover as winger, and also midfield with Bissouma coming in. And good news on that front there that Sussex Police have dropped the investigation into him, so he's now clear and free to play for us, and nothing hanging over his head. So that should be good news as well. And looking forward to him donning the shirt next season. But let me know, what do you think? Not Richarlison, sorry, but he will be coming through. But Clement Lenglet, good signing. It's only just for a loan, by the looks of it, with the option to buy or an option to extend the loan. So we shall see. But good buy, not a good buy. Who would you pick? And a more realistic target, that is. Let us know. Comment at the bottom. And yeah, let us know in the group as well, and on Twitter and on Instagram, wherever you can find us. And yeah, it's shaping up to be a good summer. We shall see what happens. But thank you all for watching. As I said, let us know, and come on, you Spurs, and you all take care.